Okay, what are all the process it is possible to automate?
Are you asking about RPA?
RPA.
Okay. So, see, robotics is ideally suited for transaction-based contract. So the best candidate process for robotics is where the business rules for the processing of transaction is clear and unambiguous. So whatever can be documented has a clear, simple workflow that can be automated. So whenever we go to assess any application and to identify if it is automatable or not, we look for the features like it should process high volume of transactions, it should be workflow enabled, it use multiple systems, the applications which involve searching, collating and updating information, and requires the matching or comparing of data. So these are the certain features. If the application has these features, those applications are good candidates for automation.
So you told the applications which are rule based we can automate,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Then what are all the applications it is possible to automate? Maybe Silverlight, that kind of things.
See, technology wise, if I see, almost all the application is automatable. We have tools in the market which can automate mainframe, Silverlight, SharePoint, your desktop based application, Lotus Notes, Outlook, MS Office. So anything is automatable, but we only choose those candidates which is having a high volume of transaction, high volume of data entry, repeated task, because in that case development would be simpler, so effort of development is less and the output is good. So that's why we prioritize to choose those applications.
Okay, that's good. And one more thing is, if you want to start RPA documentation in project, what are all the documents we need and what are all the ways we need to start? What is the main documents we need?
Okay, so if I talk from the development perspective, so when my team was developing, we need three documents primarily, which is a solution design document, we call it SDD, process design document, and a technical design document. So technical design documents briefs the how what is the entire architecture and structure of RPA development, and what variables we have to create, who will call whom, dependency and everything. It's like, it's a blueprint of the code. SDD and SDD is the as is process, how the process is executing as is, and TDD is the to be process. So
Okay.
basically, if as is the customer is working maybe on some non-standardized template or something, then in to be process we will standardize those templates so that robo can accept
Okay.
it. Yeah.
That is previous system before automation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's before. SDD is before, PDD is after.
Okay. STD, PDD and TDD. Apart from that, do we have using any other documents like process design document?
See, in my project, we use one more document that was provided by client, that is SOP document, that is standard of operation document. So which is a which is their processes at the keystroke level.
Okay.
So that is already with the client. We use that document. Other than that, team uses different documents in discovery phase, in testing phase. There are different documentation. While deploying, we have a document for deployment. What are the virtual machine we are using? Then we have a document for troubleshooting. So there are multiple artifacts which are released. We released as a RPA project, but from development background, these three documents on the high level are sufficient. And in our project, there was one more document involved, but that was not specific for RPA. That is what is something used by the client, and they share with us to keep the things simpler to us.
Okay. Then how we can manage our repository in RPS perspective? Maybe it's tool based. How we can manage source code control and management and repository.
See, we have multiple. We can use multiple version controlling tools. So in my current project, we are automation anywhere. We are working on SVN as a repository, and my last project where I work in Blue Prism, we use iSource for maintaining repository.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.